Hello everyone, my name is Larseth, and welcome back to episode 3 of The Long Dark. Last episode, we were unfortunately stuck inside for the majority of it, because it was a bit pants outside, it was cold as anything. So we just stuck around, did a few other bits and pieces. Unfortunately, we don't really have much choice but to go out at this point, because we're out of food, we've got plenty of water, but we are out of food, and... wow. I say out of food. We've got dog food, which we can't get into without smashing the can, which means we'll lose a lot of the food. Or we have moldy beef jerky. And I like beef jerky, but I'm not terribly a fan of moldy beef jerky. And sod's law, it would give us food poisoning, which I don't want particularly. You know, there are better things in the world. So I think we'll avoid eating that unless we really have to. And then, you know, what will probably happen is I'll say that, and then we'll eat it, and it won't give us food poisoning. It'll be fine. So we're going to try and stick to this road for the moment, purely because going on roads gives you a slight speed boost. Well, actually, I say slight. It's quite a significant speed boost. Speak English. Significant speed boost, actually. Looks like some poor what's-it went off there in his car. Or maybe a rock came down. I'm gonna run a little bit, because I want to get past this water. Wow. One, it's freezing. That's sort of, I guess, the more pressing matter. And two, I want to get past this waterfall, because I can't hear a thing. And... in a game where sound is, you know, very important, one thing you do not want to be is, you know, having sound drowned out. There's a random piece of scrap metal. Cedar firewood? Sure, I guess. So it is very cold, so we're going to run and get into that nearest building, I think. Now I know... come on, I'm stuck on something. I know that wolves quite often stalk around here.
Can't feel my hands.
Case in point, the howl. So we're going to duck in here. Let's have a look at our first aid tab. Oh, no afflictions. Okay, so we can't be all that bad. Can't be all that bad at all. Right, what we got in front of us? Broken metal bed frame. Okay, so we can... that's going to be the thing, as we can't see. We've got whetstone. That'll help us with... any stuff we collect? Any knives and stuff like that? Be able to sharpen them up nicely. Is there anything under here? There. Down vest. Lovely. Great. The problem is because it's quite dark, it's very hard to see. Which means I'll have to use... I quite like wood matches, though. Wood matches are the good ones. Cardboard matches are the sort of... the worse off ones. So we'll just have to go by what we can see. I really hope we can find some food. Worn sweatshirt. Clothing is... I'm fine with clothing. That should help us quite a bit. I think that's all we can equip at this stage. We are numb. Anything under there? No, it's just that container. That's a bit rubbish. Trying to see if I could spot anything. No. I think this is just a bit rubbish. I'm going to stick my head out of here. after having a little drink of water. And see where the next area we could duck into is. I hope there's not a wolf just chilling out here. The trailer over there. You know what I feel like? You know the scene in Jurassic Park where
My fingers feel numb.
Ellie is running through the from one compound to the other. That's what I feel like here. I'm just waiting on a wolf to come and attack me from like the side. And then, you know, as it's killing me, I'll just remark, clever girl. Broken metal door. Why does everything have to be broken? Why can't it be fine, happy and fixed? Because people would have stored stuff in there. Baseball cap. What in the hell is a baseball cap doing here? I mean, I'm not going to complain. Actually, can I even wear it? It's literally useless. So actions, harvest, that ragged baseball cap. You know, if it was actually sunny in this area, maybe it wouldn't be such a bad idea. As it stands, sunny is the last thing it is. Newsprint. Come on, food. Come on. Yeah. Sort of, yeah. Okay, I can't see anything else. See, this is how pronounced the differences between like Mystic Lake and like Pleasant Valley and some of the other places. Like, I've not found a great deal. Pineapple peaches. Ooh, milk container. With nothing in, so it didn't really matter that I didn't see it. See, the problem is because it's dark, there could well be stuff on the floor I can't see. Well, not necessarily on the floor, but on the shelves. I think that's about it, though. I'm gold. So we should... I'm going to have a look again to see if I could spot anything. That is a horrid sound. I don't know if you can hear that, but it sounds like metal clanging constantly. And it sounds sort of like gunshots or like something running around in there, which is a horrid sound to hear when you're in this situation. Okay, there was absolutely nothing in here, so that was a complete waste of time. These crows are not...
Some place to escape this cold.
I don't know if you can hear that. That sounds like something. It's a wolf! Run the other way. Run in the opposite direction. That is not ideal. Right. So, how are we going to do this? I think we eat the dog food. We're going to have to just smash the can open just to get some calories. It'll probably only give us, what, 350? Something like that. 370. I was close. Wasn't far off. And I think we... Rest? Is there actually an intact bed in here? Nope. So we are going to have to sleep. So we'll sleep for an hour. That'll pass the time, because I'm fairly certain the wolf will go off in another whatever other direction it wants. Yep, there we go. Right, so I'm no longer freezing to death, which is nice. It's not as cold. And I'm also not hearing the terrifying... Oh, it's over there. I was thinking, where the hell is that? Where the hell is that? It was actually right in front of me. So there you go. Campcraft. Pastime. Hour. Hey, warmed me up nicely. Oddly enough, it seemed to warm me up more doing that than it did from actually sleeping. I don't want to, but I'll do it if I have to. I think we can get into this place here, which I'm going to try and do. I think these are separate cabins. I'm going to go in and have a look, just in case they're not. No, sorry, I'm going to go in and have a look just in case they're joined. Holster this, otherwise knowing me, I'll end up firing it by accident. Okay, now I must have missed some of this stuff in here. Antiseptic, that's useful if we decide to get ourselves attacked. Candy bar! Sweet, sweet sustenance. Lovely. Shelf, there's also pork and beans. Thermal underwear. Fabulous. Now, we definitely looked in there, so let's go back here and look around a bit more. I think we have pretty much exhausted this area, except maybe a little bit up here, which I can't remember looking in. Yeah, we haven't. Lantern fuel and a whole lot of nothing else. Cloth. What else? Plastic container. Herbal tea. I mean, I may be British, but I think we need more than tea to, like, actually function. Contraire to popular belief. So I think I might need to find some food, as opposed to just tea. Let's, before we go out, have a drink. Side, see what we can find. Hopefully not. Hopefully not a wolf. Yeah, sorry I'm being quiet. I just want to make sure I don't get... that no wolves sneak up on me and bite me in the face. Because that would, you know, be quite a bad thing to happen. Is this a door just here that we can get inside? It is. Lovely. This is quite a gloomy area, so... Oh, actually, no. Clearly, my memory of this place isn't as good as it once was. What's our... We'll pick up the reclaimed wood, because we'll need it to start fires. Okay, maybe it is gloomy. Be really good to have a, I'll tell you what, let's use back. Sorry, what am I looking for? Light sources. There's quite a cool animation at the end of this, where I might not show it now that I'm doing something, where the light goes out and he like acts like his finger's broken. Not broken, burnt. Maybe it doesn't happen every time. He just sort of dropped it there. Wow. Upside, at least it's not cold. Let's keep clicking the wrong one. Candy bar. Quite dingy in here, isn't it? I was right to think it was dingy, because it bleeding well is. God. Can't see a thing. See, this is where a... Loth. Lovely. We need to get back down that area, I think. This is where a lantern would be really useful. Fortunately, we do not have one. We haven't looked over in this area, so let's have a mooch. I doubt there's going to be anything like to write home about, but there is a book. There is what looks like lantern fuel. Accelerant. Is there anything over here? It doesn't look like it. Bit of reclaimed wood. What weight are we on now? 19. It's fine. Right, let's make our way round here and look in the next room. Hopefully it's a little bit lighter in here. Not really, no. So let's have a... Yay, hacksaw. Safe. I think you just have to play with the tumbler on the safe, don't you? And then it can open. So I might give that a go, although I imagine I will fail amazingly at it.
This stuff will come in handy.
Newsprint. Whetstone. See, I couldn't even see that. I only picked it up because I managed to... Yeah, I only picked it up because I just ran the cursor over it. Literally the only reason. Oh, there's an upstairs as well. We'll come back to the safe. Oh, this is nice and... Oh, I got my hopes up then. I thought that actually had something in it. See, this is reasonably well lit. Orange soda. I know you can sort of cheat and turn the gamma all the way up, but... I mean, that's not sort of cheating. That just is cheating. I mean, I know it might help, like, viewers see a bit more, but it's not really... I don't think it's necessarily in any way authentic. There we go. So we found another hunting rifle. Fabulous. So what we need to do, I think, go into our backpack. See if we go to weapons. Actions. Unload. Actions. So let's... Is this the right one? Yeah, I think that was. Load this up. Otherwise we'll forget, and then it'll be this really awkward situation where we're going to shoot something and we're like, oh, we haven't actually loaded bullets into the gun. That could be quite dangerous. They really need to get like a health and safety inspector in here or something like that. It's like, I could have fallen straight through there. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Anything in these shelves? Wow. Peaches. Water bottle. First aid kit. First aid kit with a candy bar. Emergency stim. Those are really useful. So what I'll do is, I think, finish looting this room. And then I will end the episode. Chair, bench. Ooh, it's another, looks like an office. Book. Right, so we're at least starting to get some bits and pieces now, rather than... I mean, it's pretty much all sodas, but it's better than nothing. And also, the other good thing... The other good thing is this building has fire barrel, it has a crafting bench, it has absolutely everything, really, that you need, like, and load of space. I mean, it's, like, a pretty horrible building. You know, it's not going to win any prizes, like any beauty competitions or whatever. But I think you'd have other things to worry about if you were, you know, stuck in a place like this. So, what I'm going to do, I think, actually... How many hours we got left? 7 hours of daylight. So I think if I leave... Does it save it? If you leave a building? Oh, this is the other entrance, isn't it? Actually not that cold outside, so I could use this opportunity to go home. So I'll do that in the next episode. So I will end the episode here, I think. Thank you very much for watching, and I will speak to you in the next one. Take care.